Alright, I'm gonna put this on. One of our more useful shamans, Margos, knows more of the Burning Blade's corruption. He speaks of a cave called Skull Rock in the mountains, just outside Orgrimmar, that shelters a large band of Burning Blade cultists. Before you go to Skull Rock, speak with Margos. He is wise and his counsel is valued. He is camped to the southeast between the coast and Dry Gulch Ravine. Follow his advice, but whatever Margos says, bad smell. I still want you to crush those cultists. Okay, that's it. Before we do that, I need to sell my crap and bank other crap. So that we can't use a bunch of reagents and more stuff and got leather. Oh, I can make it right away. Let me do this. Let me do professions. Leather working. Oops, wrong button. Leather working. We've got armor kits. We're gonna make one. Good. I'm gonna apply the armor kits to the new braces I found.
I can't use that.
Ah, crap. No, the gloves. My bad. My gloves. All right. So now the gloves are better than what I had. Good. And what else am I doing? So what can I do? So chest, braces. Braces is wrist, belt. I'm just making sure that I've got everything. Belt, pants, boots, cloak. So cloak was the only one that I didn't have from before. Rust-covered blunderbuss. What do I have? 60. So this is the DPS 4.52 DPS. That's crap. That's none of the stuff we want. We can cook the meat. Got more crafting reagents. Alright, cool. Light leather. So what I want to do is also craft this stuff. Let me go 4 of those, create. 31, 32. Oh, I see. We don't level up every single time. It actually takes experience. You have to craft multiple things to level up. Okay, I see. What else? I can cook right now, can't I? Because I have meat. So if I go to stitch leather working, if I go to cooking, let me just cooking fire inside his house, and then cooking, we can do 3 of these, and we're gonna level up our cooking a few times by doing that. Hey, nice. Hey, this is fun, but also really quite a waste of time. it's like you spend a lot of time doing things that don't really get you any closer to level 20. Let me come back to the city and I want to bank some things and sell some things. I mean, this is cool. We're almost level 14, right? Or level 13. What level am I? Okay, level 12. Okay, we're almost level 13. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Alright, where's the bank? This is general store. Well, let me just sell my crap.
What can I help you with?
Cracked eggshells. That we can't use. I'm gonna keep the reagents. That we can't use. That we're gonna sell. We're gonna keep all the reagents. Sell that, sell that, sell that crap. We can't use this, right? Yeah, okay, sell that. Bug juice, we don't really want this. Like, it's not any better than what I had already. Sell that, sell that. We can't use this. Sell that, sell that. Keep the reagents. That's money. Sell that. That's reagents. Oh, I've got too much tough jerky. Alright, sell the tough jerky. Alright, so let's go find a bank. Where's the... Okay, there's a tavern. That's the auction house. What is that thing? Holy crap. Okay, here's a bank. I wish things were closer together so we spend less time running around. Oh wow, look at that. There's gold down there.
What's shaking?
Alright, reagents, reagents, reagents. Keep those. That's a quest item. Reagent, reagent. Keep that one, reagent.
Glad I could help.
Thank you. Thank you for helping. Hey, great. So what do we do now? Do we do more quests? Do we take a break? Let's go find Margors before we decide. I mean, I feel like I haven't done very much because I spent most of the time running around the city. So I guess I actually didn't do very much in the past few hours. I mean, it was interesting, right? But the thing is, like, we're killing all the enemies in a single shot. It's like we don't even need better armor. I keep thinking, well, now that we're level 12, we should buy better armor. But we don't need to because we kill our enemies in a single shot. Like, it makes no difference what armor we're wearing. What is that thing? Level 10 boar. These are really big catapults and ballistas. Like, they're literally massive. Alright, continue training our leather working stuff. Alright, good. I've been hoarding like tough jerky, but I don't have it on my hotkey. Like, I don't have it on a hotkey or anything. So it's like, if I actually suddenly need to eat it, it's actually not anywhere convenient. Did I skin this thing? I didn't. And I think what I really need is like health potions. But if I'm scared of dying suddenly, what I need is health potions, don't I? Level 13! Alright, good. So killing these random animals is still giving me a noticeable amount of experience. So I should keep doing that. And there's a guy over there killing things. What is that? Oh, that's a raptor. Alright, loot all the things, and Margos is here. Alright, great. Hello. Welcome, bad smell. Word reached me of your coming, and of your exploits in Dorota. You are a hunter of growing skill and renown, if you say so. This positive reinforcement, man. Stay on the pure path and your future will be great indeed. You receive 85 experience. Thank you. Bad smell. The burning blade has infested the cave east of Ogrimmar known as Skulk Rock. Inside the cave they perform vile rituals and burn their own flesh with searing collars. Isn't that good if they like hurt themselves? By wearing these collars, I believe the cultists attune themselves to demonic power, but to confirm this, I must have a collection of the collars to study. Go to Skull Rock and gather searing collars from the cultists and you find there. Bring them to me and I'll uncover their secrets. Alright, 6 collars. A mail belt. Cloth shoes. Or... leather... So that's 4 armor. That's 3 armor, 1 agility. That's 4 armor, 1 stamina. 4 armor, 2 stamina. That's 5 armor. I don't even know. Alright. And this guy. Stop, troll. Stop a minute. My boss Spike2 sent me to look for help and supplies. You don't appear to be a merchant, but you can probably still help me out. Help him out. He's just to the southeast of here, next to the crashed cart. Oh, and tell him I sent you. I want to make sure that he knows I'm not just slacking off over here. Alright. So that's another quest.
Strength.
Let me do the collar thing first. So they make sure, like the game designers make sure to send you to the next quest. Like these quests are just kind of out in the wilderness, but they make sure like there's like a chain from one quest to the next for you to follow. Oh, did I put my Pokemon away? I didn't, did I? I still have a pig in my second pet slot. Anyway, so we run over here and deal with these cultists. They do 9 damage to me. How much? I've got like 400 hit points almost, and they do 9 damage in 1 hit. This game is so easy mode. I know we are low level, I know we're nowhere near the end game, but seriously. It just seems so overly easy. Do you guys have services that I can procure? You have a ship? What's on the ship? Do you have like shops on the ship? You don't, right? What's on the ship? Blade Fist Bay. What? It's not a ship, it's a war. Okay, that's a ship. Darkspear Loyalist. That's the, okay, we don't want to do this. Let's go back to our quest. The thing is, if they made the game a quarter the size in terms of just geography, I don't think it would impact the gameplay at all. It would just make you run around less. Like, you know, like you see how big the landscape is. In a way that's cool, but in a way it's also completely redundant because there's really not enough content to fill this much space. If there were literally thousands of people on the server in the same area at the same time, then you can kind of understand the size would make sense. But it's so empty, and there's so few people that we actually see, that it doesn't actually make very much sense to have such a big map. And the thing about size is, like, you can't... Sometimes you think, well, you know, it's realistic. It's more realistic because I mean, the real world is big, yes, but the real world is also a lot more detailed than this game. Like, this game is, you know, in the real world, you can just pick up, like, every single step, you can reach down and pick up the dirt, right? Everything is interactive in the real world. You can walk over to a tree, break off a branch, and use it to hit a thing. Like, everything is interactive in the real world. Whereas in the game, everything is not interactive. Like I'm just gonna jump on this. It's supposed to cut my knees, right? These like spiky things are supposed to cut my knees, but they don't. Like the vast majority of things in the game is not interactive. Like those trees, you can't break branches off those trees. You can't pick up a rock off that cliff. You can't pick up this bit of grass. So like the real world is substantially more interactive than a video game. Strange things to say. So if you have a real world, it can be a giant desert in the real world, but there's a lot more stuff you can do in the real world. Whereas in the game, like, okay, there's a few animals, there's a few reagent things, but most of it is just empty. It's just nothing. Alright, let's go turn this quest in. I think I'm also not actually doing what the game recommends me to do, because they recommend you to, do this stuff. And I'm not doing that. Maybe I should do that.
What do you need?
Yes, here you go. And we're gonna take this, I think. This is one less agility, one more stamina, which is like an even trade. This is 2 more stamina, 1 less armor. I'm gonna take this.
May your blades never dull.
The searing collars you brought me are powerful demonic implements. Divining the origin is, I'm afraid, beyond my skills as a shaman. We will need a warlock to study them. Take a searing collar to Arnak Fireblade. Although he is a skilled warlock, he professes to use his powers to thwart demons, and claims his research in the occult is benign. Be that true or false, we may need his aid against the demonic cult of Dorota. You may find Arnak in Ogrima in the Cleft of Shadow. Bring an example collar to Arnak Fireblade in Ogrima. You receive 90 experience. Not good. So that's back in the town. We're not going to do that. We are going to report. Alright, I'm going to keep going. We're going to return to town eventually, right? So we're going to save that other thing for when we actually go back to town. In the meantime, let's just keep running around and killing random animals in the wilderness. Because every single thing is worth experience. What is that? And what is that? I can talk to her.
Blood and thunder.
Vegnac sent you without telling you that I need wagon wheels, nails, and rations? That idiot.
For the horde.
Blast these rocky Dorota roads. I've got places to be, and this isn't one of them. Alright. I own a couple of gladiators that I put into competitions around Kalimdor. You can see most of them chained up around here. We are lucky to rein these ones in after the cart broke down. Gishlania, that Naga over there, she's lost her last 3 fights. She could use a tune-up, maybe just a little bit of thrashing. Go challenge her, I bet even you are stronger than she is. Okay, defeat her in combat. She probably is just deliberately not fighting because you have her enslaved and forced to fight for you.
Dabu.
Griswold Hanniston. Griswold chained up over there on the cliffs is my newest gladiator. We found him just south of here, sniffing around with Northwatch soldiers. I had my men nab him up and now he works for me. He looks tough enough, but he hasn't really been battle tested yet. Go pick a fight with him so I can see if he's worth keeping around. Okay. Are we just gonna end up killing all his gladiators? Gua Icehorn. I wouldn't normally keep a Taunka as a captive due to their close relationship with the Horde, but this one's a traitor and a criminal to boot. Exiled by his own tribe, he canoed down to Ashara and was found stealing supplies from Velamok. He would have been put to the axe had I not been standing by, wallet in hand. Scar is my winningest gladiator hunter. I'll bet you 10 silver that you can't beat him. Wow, that's a lot of experience, alright.
Dabu.
He's gonna kill all of his dudes.